Hello everyone and welcome to the third event of the Trio Marble Championship Games. It is the Snowboard Cross, another one we saw in the qualifiers where it was won by Team Antimatter with the Magmatics and Camos on the podium. Those three teams looking forward to this one. Everybody else trying to better their scores from last time. The best two of each heat will advance heats of 4. Similar structure to most events we see in this tournament, most race-style events with 4-team heats. Twilight Tailors lead the overall standings over the Freeze Burns and the Polar Panthers, 2 new teams up top. And 3 of them made the tournament. Sparkling Stars aren't doing too bad either. So these new teams proving themselves early in a field of fierce competitors. And look at that aerial view of the course. Here is the example run. You can see the goal is to get as many straights as you can, like you saw right there. A good straight can carry your run all the way to the end. You really only need 1 or 2 and to stay off the walls as much as you can. But when you get everything like that going for you, you have a good chance to win. Magnesium, Chemistry, Stain, and Win-Win. Magnesium got 4th in the qualifiers. Can they repeat? They're off. They're currently in 2nd, but fall all the way to last in their heat. I don't think they will advance. They might have gotten stuck off the course as for the other 3. Chemistry came across in 2nd, and I believe Stain came across in 1st. It is a DNF for Magnesium. Not what they had hoped for. Now, Win-Win, this is their first time running the Snowboard Cross because their teammate Win-Win-Win did not do very good in the qualifiers. They were in 4th briefly, and then went all the way up to 2nd, could not hold on, bounced off a few extra walls there, got stuck, and it's Stain and Chemistry advancing. They got 6th and 7th in the qualifiers, so they know a thing or two about the Snowboard Cross. Their second chance each, and they will do well. Magnesium could not repeat. Dimmer, Puma, Plazu, and Costa now. Most of these marbles have already competed in the event. Who will do good a second time? Costa out to a big lead. Dimmer now has it. Can they hold on to it? It looks like it's going to be a runaway victory. Puma comes in 2nd place for the Polar Panthers. The host fans are going to be happy about that one. So it's Dimmer and Puma. Now Plazu was never really in that race. They got 12th in the qualifiers and they've continued that form here. You gotta, at some point, make the choice. Is it the better chance to give a competitor a shot that's never raced before, or just hope that they can sort it out on their second attempt? Plazu could not here. They will get last. Costa had it for a second. Well, more than a second. They had it for most of the early race before Dimmer took over, but they will not advance. It'll be Dimmer and Puma who will do so. Now, Igneous in this heat, along with Hound, Periwinkle, and Scarlet. All eyes on Igneous. Can they replicate their form? They're off. Early signs point to no. Scarlet and Hound out to a lead. Hound holds on to it. Igneous is barely holding on to 2nd place, but gets passed by Scarlet, and that is how it will stay. Igneous, the silver medalist in the qualifiers, is knocked out in the group stage. That's 2 of our top 4 already gone. Hound out to an early lead, and they hold on to it for most of the race. They will finish in a solid 1st. Scarlet was in last. Bounces off of Periwinkle there and carries that momentum all the way to the end. One thing I will say that kind of prevents Igneous from being tarnished here is this is the event with the highest skill floor, I would say. Only 1 team did not qualify that made the top 12. It was the Laser Lights, who Light got 11th for them. Everybody else that did not qualify finished 14th, 15th, and 16th. So all the teams that usually do poor, or in this case did poor in the qualifiers, are already out. Now Celsius, Proton, Commander, and Pyro, the heat of death. 1st, 3rd, and 5th in the qualifiers in this heat, along with Celsius, who will win, and they are off Celsius to an early underdog lead. Can they hold on to it? They cannot. Pyro now has it, but Celsius will win over Pyro. And that is it for Proton and Commander. The top 4 from the qualifiers all eliminated. Pyro, the now highest ranking marble, they place 5th. Stain is also in. They place 6th, and Chemistry in 7th. Those are now the marbles to watch as the standings get flipped on their heads, and Celsius, who placed 10th in the qualifiers, wins. What an underdog victory there. I don't think anybody expected that one. But in a series like this, where every race, every heat matters, that's the type of performance you need. And if you're Proton or Commander, that's not the type of performance you wanted, because you know that you could have done so much better because you've already proved yourself to be able to do so in the qualifiers. Now, Win-Win gets 9th over Costa, Igneous, Proton, Periwinkle, Commander, Plazu, and Magnesium, who DNF'd, is in last. Celsius, Scarlet, Stain, and Puma. And at this point, it's anybody's race. The standings are wide open. We'll see what happens. They're off Puma early lead, but here comes Celsius up top. Can they hold on to it? Scarlet trailing them, and here comes Stain as well. It's a 4-marble race. Everybody jostling back and forth, but Puma will win over Stain. And it was very close to the line there. Scarlet almost had it. just at the last second, bounced off a wall, and that'll cause their elimination there. Celsius had a wide lead for a second there, but a bad bounce there, and then Scarlet capitalizes. Celsius takes it back, but then once again a bad bounce there. Puma is able to capitalize, and they will hold on to it. And Scarlet was so close that they could have stayed off that final wall. They would have had it. But it will amount to nothing. Outside of maybe a 5th place performance at best, Puma has advanced to the finals, the second final this season for the Polar Panthers. Their fans are very, very happy. Off to a better trajectory than last season. Dimmer, Chemistry, Pyro, and Hound now in semifinal 2. Can Pyro capitalize? We'll find out. Early signs point to yes, but then it points to no. Dimmer out to an early lead. Can they hold on to it? Pyro trailing in second. They just want to hold Hound off. Can they do so? They can. And somebody's DNF'd. It is Chemistry, who will go no further DNFing around the same point Magnesium did. For Pyro, it's not first, but it is enough to qualify for the finals under Dimmer, who I believe placed 9th in the qualifiers. Hound obviously ran in the friendly race, but we don't really count those friendly races because nobody was really trying particularly hard. They had already qualified. Hound almost had a shot there if they just avoided that black centerpiece. They did not, and Pyro didn't really have to do much holding off because Hound was not able to capitalize. Chemistry will be placing 8th, so it's top 7 for everybody else that got eliminated at least. Hound for the Wolf Warriors goes no further, but Dimmer and Pyro both with a shot at winning the Snowboard Cross now. So Hound will place 6th, Celsius 7th, and Scarlet barely missing out. They will get 5th. I think it deserved 5th because they were the closest out of anybody to qualifying for the finals that didn't. Now Stain, Puma, Dimmer, and Pyro, 2 new teams, 2 old teams. Who will win? Pyro is the favorite. Will it come to fruition? They are off. Stain, early lead. Here comes Pyro. Dimmer, out of nowhere, shoots to a huge lead. Stain in second. Can they hold on? Pyro comes in now, and they will not even medal. Puma rises up to second place, but it is a gold for Dimmer and the Sparkling Stars. What a performance there. They were the only new team not running in the top 2 heading into this event, and now they have a very high chance at making an all-rookie top 3 with Stain getting the bronze there. Puma for the home fans. Look how far back they were to come and get second. That is absolutely amazing for them. Pyro unable to podium, but they're happy. A 5th turns into a 4th, and they will take all the points they can get in this tournament. But Dimmer will be taking the most points and the gold medal. They will be sparkling atop the podium, and the fans are ecstatic. What a run for the rookie. They have finally proven they can compete on this level, and they can compete well. Puma gets the silver, Stain the bronze, Pyro just missing out, Scarlet happy to get top 5, but Dimmer, happiest of all, on the top step of the podium. A lot of fans were wondering about the Sparkling Stars. Was their qualifiers a fluke? I think it's safe to say it was not. The Twilight Tailors are currently leading over the Polar Panthers. Sparkling Stars into the top 3. The Freezeburns actually fall out of that top 3 into 5th. Ferocious Flames stay in 4th place, but it's Twilight Tailors, Polar Panthers, and Sparkling Stars, the podium of last event and the podium overall. We'll catch you in the next event, the Biathlon. See you then.